Japan is changing. A new prime minister, a woman for the first time in our history, standing among world leaders with calm dignity, Sanae Takaichi shows something very old and very new about Japan. Strength with manners, leadership with humility. The world now looks at Japan with curiosity again. But I believe to understand Japan's real strengths, we have to look not only at Tokyo but here in the countryside. I was born in a small town, Tono, Iwate Prefecture, surrounded by rice fields, mountains, and people who always helped each other. My parents, my teachers, even my neighbors, they all believe that a good rice grows where hearts are connected. For me, the countryside isn't just scenery, it's the foundation of Japan. It produces our food, our festival, our stories, even our values. But today, it's fading. Every month, we lose more neighbors. Schools close. Farmlands turns empty. That's why I studied Real Japan Story, because before the countryside disappears, I want the world to see what it really is. Recently, I watched Prime Minister Takaichi at the ASEAN Summit and surrounded by world leaders. I felt something deeply personal. Her bow, her smile, and the way she listened carefully before speaking, it reminded me of the people in my hometown. Respect before the words, connection before power. That's the true Japanese spirit. And I thought if Japan can show this spirit to the world, then maybe we can also rediscover it at home in our rural communities. Because diplomacy doesn't start at summit table, it starts with how we treat each other, neighbor to neighbor. Japan's alliance with the United States has brought new stability, new attention, and new expectation. But let's not forget, safety and peace begin with food. Food begins with land. And the land survives only because people care for it. When we talk about national security, we must talk about food security. Rural Japan is where that begins. The vegetables, the rice, the venison, the sake, everything that gives life to our table and culture comes from towns like Tono. If we lose these places, Japan loses more than its landscape. We lose our heart. Around Japan, I've met so many incredible people from abroad who chose to live in small town, not big city. They plant vegetables with old farmers. They join Kagura dance teams. They speak Japanese with accent full of effort and warmth. These people remind us that love for the countryside has no nationality. But I always tell them one thing: if you live here, please learn the language. Not because Japan demands it, but because language is love. When you speak Japanese, you show respect for the community that accepts you, and you don't just live in Japan, you live with Japan. That's the real Japan story's message. The renewed bond between Japan and the US that means more than defense. It means trust. And trust creates opportunity for investment, exchange, even for understanding. If our readers can strengthen friendship at the top, we can strengthen friendship at the bottom. For local projects, tourism, and shared work. Imagine a young Japanese student who doesn't dream of living for the city, but of welcoming the world to their hometown. That's the Japan I want to build. Not globalized, but rooted, connected to the world, yet proud of its soil. Still, life in countryside isn't easy. Every week, every month, my parents attend funerals of old friends. There are local TV channel shows or farewells that sometimes even I wonder, can we really save these places? But then I see a festival dance performed by children. I see local volunteers cleaning the river. I see foreign residents joining hand in hand with elders. And I remember, as long as people still care, nothing is truly lost. Hope isn't found in numbers, it's found in connection. What the world admired about Prime Minister Takaichi was not just her policy, it was her respect. She showed the world that humility is not weakness, Japan, respect is strength. The same is true in our village. When neighbors bow to each other on a narrow road, when children greet elders with konnichiwa, when we think that the one before eating, that's diplomacy too. It's a diplomacy of daily life. Maybe that's why Japan's culture feels so different. And maybe if the world runs from that spirit, we can all find peace in small things again. Everyone watching from abroad, maybe you visit Japan once, or maybe you dream of coming. Please don't just visit Tokyo or Kyoto. Come to the countryside. Meet the farmers, the storytellers, the people who make Japan what it is. Help us protect these places because when you buy local food, when you visit small town, when you share our stories, you keep Japan alive. Real Japan story isn't about nostalgia, it's about future. A future that belongs to everyone who believes in community, in respect, in the life connected to nature. That's what I want to share with the world. Japan's future isn't written yet. Our new leadership is opening the door abroad, but we in the countryside must open our heart at home. If we combine world-class diplomacy with village-level empathy, Japan can be a model, not just of technology but of humanity. From Tono to the world, I want to show that small doesn't mean weak. Small towns hold the wisdom the world needs most: respect, balance, and connection. If we protect those values, Japan will never be lost. Thank you for watching, my friends. If this story touched your heart, please share it. And subscribe to Real Japan Stories and join us as we travel deeper into Japan's countryside to meet the people who keep its spirit alive. Together, let's protect these places, these stories, and this heart of Japan. Because when Japan turns to the world, the light that guides us comes from the countryside. If you like these movies, please hit the like button, subscribe this channel, and see you next time.